Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds.
We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday. A fucking year. I'm absolutely buzzing. I am absolutely buzzing to still be loving this, to be growing, to be meeting new people on the daily. Oh, amazing. This is a bit of a mishmash, a bit of a chinwag. I've made some notes. Touching on the year, things we've done, people I've met, and there's too many people to thank. But it's a bit of a mishmash. I'm going to touch on what we've been doing on here, and obviously we'll look ahead to the Bournemouth game as well. But honestly, mate, got a little bit emotional then before I came on. It's just been a bit of a reflecting on last 12 months. It's crazy. You know what I'm like on here. I'm just myself, warts and all, and I can't thank you all enough for going on this journey with me and still being here. And the amount of people that watch me it's actually a bit daft, to be honest. I don't know what you're all playing at, but together we've created something proper good. I think proper good. It's a great community, and I'm absolutely blessed to have yous, in my life and let me be in yours this small amount. So. Yeah, absolutely class. You know me, I'm just gonna go through chat. And we'll just go through it together. Like I say, I've got a few people to thank, a little bit to touch on, stuff I've achieved in this last 12 months, things we've done together, and then we'll look at, like I say, we'll look ahead to Bournemouth. A game I'm thoroughly excited for. You know me, absolutely buzzing to get to Elland Road. Feels like forever since I've been to Elland Road, to be fair, and hopefully challenge for more points, ladies and gentlemen. Because guess what? With that win at Wolves, momentum's in our favour, and I kind of believe we may win game. Honestly, last week I was fairly negative, thinking what may be. Quite nerves, to be fair, were getting me a little bit of where we were going to end up potentially before international break or going into international break, and then you go to Wolves. I'm in that away end. You feel it, you see it, and all of a sudden now I'm ready to take on the world. So maybe 3 points. Maybe a point is definitely achievable. Anything can happen at Elland Road, right? So thank you for everyone who's here. Please stick a like on, please subscribe and all that jazz. Let's get through it. Go through some comments. Dave76, my good mate Dave. Happy birthday to Imagine Not Being Leeds. Long may it continue. Cheers, Dave. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for being down at Elland Road. One of the few that came out to clap us over the line. Always appreciate that, mate. Leeds bros. Never get used to that. Happy birthday to our best friend in the Leeds space. You've come a long way. See you Saturday, MOT. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you, Darren. Unfortunately, I don't think Dillo's coming over, is he? But thank you so much. You're on my list of thank you. So really appreciate our friendship too, buddy. Thanks a lot. Means a lot, mate. First off, many might love you so much, mate. Cheers, Sean. Love you. Think well do, Sean. Really do. Thank you, Jimmy Paddy. Well done on the year. Thanks so much, buddy. Really appreciate that. John McKinney. No team has been relegated with 8 points in 5 games, but to be honest, if someone is going to break that drought, it will be Sunderland. Yeah, I've seen that stat. It's not a bad place to be after 5 games, John. We're up your arse on 7. We're only a point behind. We know too well, the Leeds fans, about breaking some unwanted sort of curses and things like that. So yeah, it can be done, Kite. But I think we've both made a fantastic start. And Burnley haven't done bad either. The curse of the 3 coming up, going back down, is definitely getting broken this season, mate. Whether it's 1, 2, or all 3 of us. Be nice if it were all 3 of us, wouldn't it? William Morrison, my good friend Bill from Virginia in America. Top guy, mate. Happy birthday, INBL. Wishing you success in years to come, my friend. Thanks a lot, Bill. Hope you're well, mate. We love you, Matty. Thank you for making this channel. I dread to think where I would be without this, without you, this channel and this community. I love you, Matty. Cheers, Sean. Love you a bit, man. Thank you. So if it gets a bit soppy for anyone on here, I am sorry, but I'm a soppy guy, and messages like that are probably going to break me on screen. So just bear with me. If it's first time watching, I'm a sausage, and you'll know that pretty quickly. But yeah, thanks for that, Sean, man. Rich Bedford, happy birthday to INBL. Thank you, Mate, for making this channel. You've made such an amazing family. Yeah, I feel that, mate. I feel that, Rich. Thanks so much, buddy. Many happy returns to the Premier League MOT. Cheers, Whites Forever. Steve, Aisha, yes, my whole year. Keep up the great content. Thanks so much. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you. Hey, it's okay, no worries. Happy birthday, INBL. Cheers, Robbo. Evening, I up Mike. Hey up Callum. John Pepper, happy birthday, MOT. Thanks, buddy. Mr. Paul Brody. Yeah, it did, mate. It did, Lord. Thank you. That year went by quickly. Congrats, bro. Yeah, it's flown by. It's flown by. Danny Talks Leeds. Always got a new logo. Look at that. Go on, Danny boy. Happy 1 year anniversary. Cheers, my mate. Where's your pie hat birthday cake? I know I've let the team down, Anna. Arthur, you had football training, so I didn't have a chance to get out. So I thought I'd serenade you with a happy birthday to start with. Evening, Matty. Evening, all watching. Cheers, Ryan. Hope you're good. Mr. White, I'm starting a Leeds channel. I'm going to call it We're Going Down. Oh, I'm only joking. Leeds doing great. Well done, Matty. You're great. I love this channel. Nice. That tickle me. Thank you, buddy. What a year it has been, and still growing. Yeah, thanks so much. It really has been. Angela, happy first birthday. Imagine Not Being Leeds. We all love you, Matty. Huge congratulations on your 1 year of success. Best Leeds channel fact. Thank you, Angela. Love that, man. I love you, Matty, pal. If everyone gets sick, and we just reading these comments, I do apologise, but I've just got to get through them. I appreciate everyone so much. But yeah, there's quite a lot of love here, isn't there? Cheers, Mike. Love you a bit. Everyone pay your rent and hit the lights. Get them right up for this great guy. Cheers, Dave. Yeah, smash a like if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate it. Not my birthday. Not mine either, but the channel's. I actually didn't put a video out, I don't think, till about the 28th, but this is a year to the day that I made the channel. Come on, Matty. Congrats on 1 year, first year, and your intro is still a baller, mate. Honestly, Martin, I get told that maybe 3 or 4 times a week, and I never get sick of hearing it. Thanks a lot. Lee Naylor, well done, Matty. Keep it up, mate. I will try my best, mate. To whatever I'm doing is working, so I'll keep going. A lot has passed and a lot has been done and said on the pod. Well done, Matty MOT. Cheers, Steve. Thank you, mate. Top Banana, happy birthday to the best Leeds United YouTube channel. Top Banana, thanks so much, mate. You're here all the time. Absolutely appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you. Love you, mate. Love being part of the channel. Massive part of the channel, mate. Good guy. Absolute legend, mate. Thanks so much, Callum, buddy. Me too, mate. Me too. Firpo played against Forest tonight. Against Forest, did he? Leeds won't go down. They will not. Hey, up, I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're doing well, mate. Tickle those likes for that, Matty. Won today. Cheers, Top Banana. Happy birthday. Here's to another year. Raymond, 100%. A few more years yet. Maybe, who knows? Who knows how long it'll last? But I'll keep going for as long as you guys want me. That's a fact. Matty, you're great. Where's the porno mustache? You know what it is? I shaved it, about 2 weeks ago, but it takes forever to grow back. I get to a point when it's just dead itchy and it needs to come off. And then I regret it because it honestly takes about 6 weeks to grow back. I'm gutted I didn't find you until Portsmouth away game. Nah, you didn't miss much before that, mate. You're a whopper. Yeah, cheers, mate. I remember the first video. Well, I may be playing a little bit of that first video, mate. I may be doing that just as a bit of a nostalgic boost. Matty, since I've watched your videos, I've enjoyed the last. Cheers, John. Yeah, I'm just a muppet. I'm just a muppet. Love your first podcast, and I'm well done, mate. Cheers, mate. Thanks so much. Indian or Chinese? Well, I'd say Chinese, boss Nas. Yeah, well, that's it. You know, I remember starting off and I was just doing pre-records. I remember honestly doing my first preview. I think it was for Coventry at home. And I remember sitting in the corner of my living room and I took my Bielsa picture down off the wall and I just sat behind my radiator and I had my phone balanced on a glasses case and then another stand next to me with all my notes wrote down with bullet points and that balanced in next to it and it kept on falling down. So I had to keep doing take after take. I remember thinking this is chuffing harder than it looks. It's like, you know, I love Leeds. I can go on camera and talk about Leeds. And the next thing, you know, stressed. couldn't remember all bits and talking points and facts. Just try to get all stats and thinking if I get something wrong, there'll be someone coming and sort of tell me I've done it wrong, and then it's falling over. I've got our last doing the nails in front of me on sofa. Oh, and I was so stressed. It took me about maybe 5 goals and about an hour to do like an 8 or 9 minute video. Dead nervous I was, and that was my first preview. But yeah, it's and then I remember my first live. I got Darren and Dilo from all the Leeds Bros did my first live, and there were maybe 2 or 3 people watching. Daniel being one of them. Yeah, it's been class. I'm pleased to play a small part with others by being allowed to appear on here. I've made a few friends on here and plenty of enemies since. Yeah, Mr. Paul Brody, also known as Mr. Lord Sheargorn. Yeah, too right. Always respect your opinion, mate. Always have done, always will do. My foot Ian Brown is fine now, mate. It's fine. You're on here tonight. I didn't see you. Then again, I didn't watch it all, but I didn't see you on the Mackems, in the Mackems takeover or something on Wayne show a bit earlier. Happy birthday from Canada. Thanks so much, Phil. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. One Imagine Not Being Leeds fan channel. 50k subs next year. Absolutely no chance, mate. Absolutely no chance. And I don't mind it either. That's too much. That. Pete Hodgson, evening, Matty. Thank you. You are so good for my headspace. You are fantastic with this crowd. Lots of love. Thanks, Pete. Honestly, great message. Thank you so much. I'm just myself. I like to come in here and have a chin wag, and if that helps somebody, then it's even better, mate. Even better. Thank you so much. Boss Nass on Leeds. Hello, everybody. Hey up, mate. Andy Rowe, Matty, have you enough material for daily shorts on berating Scum until we play them? Andy, I ain't going to lie. I've only done 3 of them videos and I'm already struggling because all I want to say is, I hate you, Scum. We're going to batter you, Scum. January 3rd, remember the date, Scum. You paid 80 million quid for a fridge, Scum. Oh, your stadium's falling down, Scum, but it just doesn't sound as funny. So it felt like a really good idea, Andy. Now all of a sudden I'm already scratching around thinking, what can I say? Which is remotely funny. But yeah, I'm going to try for the next few months to every single day do a short where I speak shit about Manchester United because I can't stand them. And I just think it's funny content. But it's harder than it looks, mate. It's been so good to have an escape with my post-cancer problems. It's helped me a lot. Honestly, mate, what a comment. And I hope your recovery is going well, Steve. And I'm always there to reach out to me and ping me a message if you're ever struggling, mate. I don't mind having a chin wag with you via message or call if you need it. Not saying you do, but if you do, I don't mind at all, mate. Yeah, I'm glad to hear I've helped in some small way, mate. That means a lot. Bill, love you, bro, and the community. It's a reflection of you. It has become an important part of me. Yeah, so anyone who doesn't know, we've got an Imagine Not Being Leeds WhatsApp group for members. So there's been a lot of gifted memberships, a lot really. But this is a group for people who it sounds awful, but people who've paid a monthly subscription. It's shifted now really to a point where I don't really care about that. It's just the people in there, and we've got like a group of like 14 people, and we're actually having an Imagine Not Being Leeds Christmas do. We've got Sean Healy flying over from Ireland. For that, he's booked a hotel room. A couple coming from down south. It's bonkers. Mike's coming over from Bolton. It's mental. It's mental that I've got people who want to, and that's been organised by them as well. And yeah, crazy. Honestly, absolutely crazy. The group that we've got there, the group we've got who watch me every time I stream, every time I put a video out, the comments, the love, the walk I did the other week, the amount of love I got for that, like honestly, unbelievable. You're all like the part of my life I didn't think I needed, and now I couldn't be without, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable the feelings I have for people who were strangers definitely 12 months ago, some even as soon as 3 or 4 months ago. Some people are still coming into my life who yeah, so blessed, man, so blessed. Where are the party poppers and cake, Matty? I was 1 to Matty. Was the 5 of us chatting? Yeah, will have been, mate, will have been. I'm not okay. Thank you for the distraction. You can always message me, Ellie, if I've read that right. You can always give me a message privately and we'll have a chinwag if you need. If you don't, that's fine. But yeah, I'll distract you. I'll do my best anyway, love. Hope you're well. Matty, how much did you raise on your sponsored walk? So I haven't closed it yet because I am waiting on a payment to go in from somebody yet who they've got 25 to donate to each. So it should be closed in the next couple of days. And we're currently, I think one's at 1,025 and one's at about 1,000. So it should take them up to about 1,025 and 1,050. So yeah, over £1,000 for both. I've been waiting on a few. I had someone put some money in a couple of days ago as well. So they're not quite closed yet. If anybody wants to still donate, you can do. But yes, over £1,000 for each when the target was £700 for each. I am absolutely buzzing with that, John Pepper. And next year, maybe we'll double it. Who knows? Because I'm doing it again. Congrats. Cheers, Steve Riley. Gonna go have a shower, watch the rest later. No worries, Robbo. No worries, mate. Driving back from Knaresby yesterday because my daughter lives there. Okay. Saw your day 3 video. Are you doing what the United stand does? No, I'm doing what I do. There's loads of people do that, Ian. Day 1 of doing whatever, day 2. I'm not growing my hair on my mustache, so I'm not doing what they're doing, no. Hey up from America, remember you singing on Just Joe? Did I do that? I think I did, didn't I, Slim Hood? Yeah. What a tool. Thanks, buddy. Hope you're well over there, mate. Ryan Cook, you cheer a lot of people who watch this up, mate. Thanks so much, Ryan, man. Thank you. Smashing Leeds up for a weekend, or Leeds will smash me up. Stay tuned. Yeah, we'll have to vlog Christmas, won't we? Hey up, Matty, like, congrats on 1 year. Hey up, Eddie. Rusty Ting can go check him out. Really good guy. Another one of my great friends I've met since having this platform. Thanks, man, so much. Wow, awesome. Congrats, Matty lad from Sunderland. Please, my friend, himself in January. I just realised 30 months not posting again. That's not about me, but thank you. No, Ellie. Yeah, reach out to me. Send me a message. Outside here, Will. Yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. Ellie, love. Don't be so hard on yourself. Wow. Lucy smashed it. Congratulations on 1 year. Cheers, Lucy. Thanks so much, love. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good stream on Joe's as well. Yeah, I echo that. I'm sure we all do. Yeah, Ellie. The community will get behind you, that's for sure. That I've got on it. Ellie always said if you need someone to listen to, yeah, too, right. Mike, congrats, Matty, on the first birthday at INBL. Have a celebratory drink on me. Love you. Love you too, Mike. Thanks so much. Mike is the bloke that drove alongside us and waited at the stops for us on our charity walk. Absolute diamond. Don't think we could have got through the walk without him, to be honest. So, yeah, top guys, Mike. I don't know how to send a message, but thank you. Just find me on Instagram if you want to send me a message on Instagram, or Facebook, Matty Foster. Send me a message and I'll get back to you when I finish this, Ellie. Promise. I'm going to try become a member so I can come to the Christmas do to meet you all. That's fine. If you want to do that, you can do, Rich. That's absolutely fine. It's a great group. It really is. It's a tight-knit group. But yeah, they're dear friends of mine now, and the more the merrier. Yeah, I knew Lucy would jump on that. Yeah, too right, Lucy. Thank you. Sending lots of love. Ellie, again, as Matty said, DMs are always open. Yeah, and I knew Lucy would say that soon. She'd read that as well. So thanks, Lucy. I hope Dr. Cox. Right then, that's a lot of love. Thank you so much. Right, so before we get into talking Leeds, I just want to go through while it's all lovey-dovey. I'm going to go through and I've made some notes. You know, I don't normally do notes, but I just want to say, obviously, looking at what I've sort of achieved this year since having this channel, the Creators Cup, being part of the Content Creators Cup is something that is just absolutely mint. Thanks so much, Duncan. Like, genuinely cannot believe I played a football match, raising money for charity with loads of creators I've watched for years, being part of it, to turn around and see, you know, a stand like full of people watching. It was unbelievable to walk into a changing room and see my name hung up. You can see it behind me, Foster 13 hung up, starting up front, and then to like get the first goal. Like, honestly, unbelievable. Like, massive pinch me moment that to play in that game, and obviously to get the 35,000-yard screamer that I got in that game to put us 1-0 up, to win the trophy, to have my wife and my kids and, you know, my little lad Theo's football team there with their parents and loads of friends there, loads of people, you know, coming to support the charity, to support the group that played the match. That'll live with me forever, and I hope I can be involved next year. I hope I can play again next year. I think we will. The Yorkshire Roses are quite a tiny group. We still we still all speak. We still speak daily, weekly, definitely, and it's a great place. It's a great place to be. So yeah, Creators Cup. Anybody who watched it, anybody who donated, thanks for that. Like I say, highlight of my year by some distance. That massive highlight of my year. Absolutely loved it. And then moving on, so the charity walk we did a few weeks ago. Unbelievable moment again for me personally. To be able to sort of pull it off, to be able to get people together. I think we had about 13, 14 of us that did the walk to smash us target to raise over £1,000 for Andy's Man Club, mental health. Huge. I've had huge problems with that myself. I know people who do, a lot of people, have these sort of battles. So to be able to raise money for the charity, that means a lot to me. Leeds Autism Services, to be able to raise money for that charity as well, on behalf of my little boy Jonah, who's autistic. Again, just a pinch me moment. The fact that I had people donating, reaching out, the support, the messages, the messages just meant just as much as any money donated. Like the amount of love and the support I got from like the members group as well, who sent me a nice video what I put on the vlog, wishing us all well, saying we can do it, and honestly, just unbelievable to do that charity walk, through Imagine Not Being Leeds. I cannot tell you how good that felt. And then obviously a couple of bits I've always wanted to do. So the clothing, that Imagine Not Being Leeds clothing, if anybody has seen them or wants to see them, the link is in the description. I've always had things in my head that I can't quite get out. Loads of ideas. I move from thing to thing. It's the ADHD in me. I'm constantly thinking and of what's next. And that's why I didn't think this channel had worked, because I thought I'd move on to something else. Luckily for me, I've been able to stick with this because I love it, and the people who I've made friends with, and it's just made it so easy to continue doing this because I just absolutely adore doing this. But the clothing, like that's just unbelievable support I've had with that. I think I've had like 25, 26 orders. Meeting a few lads at a members group now, like I say, are friends of mine, and they're wearing shirts and stuff. That's just mind blowing to me. And then obviously the Imagine Not Being Leeds AI album, which whether AI is your thing or not, the amount of feedback I've had from that, creating I think 7 or 8 songs to go on that album. The remake or the remastering of Marching On Together, that's gone down so well. I've put it on TikTok as well, and I get messages daily about people are going to use that for the first dance, for the walking down aisle song, and it's just unbelievable. A lot of these ideas that I would have normally shied away from putting out there, because you never know the feedback you're going to get. To now point I am in my life, what I've been through 3 or 4 years ago, where I didn't want to be alive anymore, where I am now. You get to a point when you've gone through all that where you don't really care about the negatives, so you just go for it. And that's where I'm I have been for the last 12 months. If you don't like it, don't watch. If you don't like me, whatever. I'm going to do what I want to do, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't. And I think that's how I've created this community, because I haven't told any lies. I've not sugarcoated anything, because I don't want to offend anybody. Last week I came across quite negative, and I got told that by people. I won't be apologetic for how I feel in the moment. And what you do is when you totally unapologetically yourself, you attract like-minded people to your channel. And that's all I can say, is that's how I feel, and that's why we've got what we've got on this channel. And other channels may have this, they may not. I don't really care. What we've got special, and long may it continue. Long may it continue. So yeah, the Creators Cup, the charity walk, unbelievable. Obviously, to be able to put a bit of clothing out there and bring the music to life with AI, through the songs I've wrote and the ideas I've had. I've even got 8 children's books wrote as well, which I've not even done not with. They're in my notes. About a dinosaur, a Leeds United fan who was a dinosaur back in prehistoric times. It's mental. But yeah, I've got loads of ideas. Mr. TJ Rex is called, after Theo and Jonah. But I've got loads of ideas still to come. Loads of weird and wonderful ideas, which I utilise having my good friends in the WhatsApp group for a lot of my craziness. I like to put them out there and, tell me I'm being daft. And usually they say, you're being daft, but go for it. So yeah, that's the things I'm really proud of this year. I get back into comments anyway. Thank you. You're all effing beautiful. You too, Ellie. Love you too. Mr. Brody, we're all praying for you, Ellie. God bless. Yeah, we are. And thank you for your super chat, mate. You didn't have to do that. Really appreciate it. Bill, 5 memberships gifted. Thanks a lot. Oh, sorry. Thanks a lot, buddy. Really appreciate that, Bill. You're an absolute star. Are you still in Philippines? Are you back yet? I think you're still there, aren't you? I don't know how to, but thank you. I will try. You're all amazing. Leeds to live for. Yeah, too right. Too right we are. Please keep us informed for future chat. Pete, 100%. I'm hoping next year we have maybe 20 people do it. But exactly, well, I say exactly, it'll be the same international break as this time. So we don't miss any football or any meaningful football. So it will be a similar time. So about 11 months from now ish. Kershaw, evening all. Hey up, buddy. AG, evening all. Imagine Not Being Leeds. You need to create t-shirts for you, Lofty Shore and print. I do actually, don't I? I do. Voice of an angel. I'm not too sure about that, Kershaw, but I appreciate it. We all love Leeds. We do, mate. We do. Ian Brown, Okafor better watch out when Trey Hume is around. Hopefully he doesn't whinge on like Rodgers or soft shot. Mate, Okafor he'll eat Trey Hume for breakfast, lads. Don't you worry about that. And those who moan about Leeds YouTubers never seem to make their own channels. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Coxie. It's one of them where you just got to take it on chin sometimes. Not everyone's going to like what you do, either. I've had a few comments. Honestly, you know what it is when you first start doing this, you get no bad comments, and then as you grow, the odd one comes through, obviously. And I'll be honest with you, like I am at that point now where I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed about what I do now. Well, I say that. My kids will tell you otherwise. I'm well embarrassing apparently, but yeah, I just do what I want. But I tell you what, you can get 50 good comments, which happens a lot with you guys. One bad comment comes through, and you do focus on that. And I think it's just human nature. It's hard to veer away from there. And sometimes you can look at the good ones and think, yeah, get in, thank you so much, that's lovely. But it's the one you got to bed at night thinking about is that one bad one, and that's something I'm learning. Not to get really drawn into that, because you can't you can't be like by everybody. But the amount of love I've got, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. We love you, Leeds. I do need that actually, because that is my sort of thing, innit? I never used to think that, then a few months ago, I can't remember what, might have been Adam or Sean, said it's like my tag that now. We love you, Leeds. We do love you, Leeds. Obviously after me little boy says it. Never change, mate. You're 1 in a million. Thanks, Rich. Thanks so much, man. Happy first year as a great Leeds podcaster, mate. You have been great. Keep up the good work. Cheers, John. Thanks so much, man. Imagine Not Being Leeds embodies MOT. Yeah. No, 100%. The way I am, mate, as a person, it is definitely that. We're all marching on together. And my sort of way of looking at it is, right, everyone, no matter how good your life is, will have some struggle at some point, yeah. And I think, like, you can't take, because I am money oriented at all. I drive a Citroen C3. Like, I'm 6'3" nearly, and I drive a little banger to and from work. Materialistic things don't mean no to me. Money, you can't take it with you. So just try and help someone. Be kind. I say this all the time, and I'm trying to instill in my kids, be kind, help someone if they're struggling. And I love that, like our Theo, when he's on that football pitch. I watched him training tonight. He's an absolute beast. He's only a slight lad, but he's into him like this, But then he goes over, gives him a cuddle, he celebrates every moment. He's always first to go over to someone when they're down. And even when he on subs bench at weekend at one point, and he ran onto the pitch because one of their players were crying to help him up. He didn't even make the tackle. I want to instill in my kids, kindness is everything to me, literally everything. Because like I say, you can't take the rest of it with you. But I want, when I'm not around anymore, I want people to say good things about me. I asked about who else. I'm not one of those people who longs to be liked and wants people to love me, but it's such a nice, fulfilling feeling to do good for others, and create an environment where everybody can sort of thrive, or everybody can have some sort of positivity or something to cling to, or just a crutch to go another day. And the mental health stuff we've done on this channel, the stuff I've done on Full Time I Talk, it's just stuff I'm passionate about. And like I say, I think I've I've sort of attracted like-minded people, man, and I love that. I love it. We are marching on together, Bill, 100%. Marching on with Sean now. Thanks, buddy. Seriously, guys, you really don't have to do super chats. I know you don't have to, but you really don't have to. But thanks so much, man. Message for everyone, please remember, all amazing, awesome people. Too right, Rich. Too right. Matt, in my opinion, you weren't being negative. It was most of us mulling it over. Wolves game snapped us out. Yeah, I suppose you're right with that, Andy. I never felt I would be negative. I was talking negatively, but I wasn't negative. I was just sort of pointing out if we'd have got beat by Wolves going into the next 2 home games, if we lose 3 in a row, whoa, Farker's in trouble, which I think he would have been. Now, all of a sudden, 360, we're going to go beat Bournemouth. Evening, hiya, folks. Hope you're well, buddy. Still here, travelling Saturday, mate. Okay. Be a long travel for you again, won't it, buddy? Safe travels, but enjoy the last few days you've got with your beautiful family, mate. Ryan, glad you are in a better place. We all watch as we like our personality. You are a genuine nice bloke who keeps helping people. Means world that, Ryan. Thanks, buddy. Means world that, mate. Thank you. If you need to moan about a channel, don't watch it and grow up. Yeah, that's it, mate. I know. I got told off on my vlog, which I thought was a good vlog, and nearly 5,000 views says it was. I got someone commented saying I need to go take tips from LUFC Lewis, and I thought, well, he's been doing it about 6 or 7 years, got 40,000 subscribers, nearly 10 times more than me, and he's got a really expensive camera. I'm just a fat lad who hadn't touched a laptop in 12 months. Other than the last 12 months, I've not touched a laptop or done anything techie since school, which is 23 years ago, 22 years ago. And I literally get my phone out as I think we're going to score a goal. And because I missed the Calvert-Lewin goal, it meant it was a really, really shit vlog. He actually put bad vlog, not subscribing. And I was a bit like, oh, that's actually really angered me. I'm going to comment back to you. And I probably shouldn't have reacted to it. And then at the end of it, he apologised. But I did think, like, wow, as if you're actually going to say what a bad vlog just because I didn't get the Calvert-Lewin goal. But again, yeah, it is what it is, mate. People are entitled to it. You're there to be shot at, aren't you? Ellie, thanks so much. Didn't know it was 1 year getting MOT. Thanks, Ellie. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate that that super chat. Thanks a lot, love. Thank you. And like I say, if you can find out how, send me a message or send LUFC Lucy a message as well. Any of us on here, reach out. We're all happy to have a chat with you, love, honestly. Thank you so much. Has Darlow won his place? Will Beall get a chance? Has Aronson earned his place? Will Bogle be missed? Will DCL kick on? Andy, Darlow's won his place. Beall will not get a chance until there's an injury. Aronson's earned his place for Saturday. Bogle will be missed. DCL will get 12 goals this season. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Kilgallen, top man. Thanks a lot, buddy. Hope you're well, mate. Marching on with Sean. I only started the channel just around the start of pre-season. It's so hard to do. I am still a nervous wreck. Yeah, no, I know, mate. I know. But yeah, go check out Marching On with Sean to everybody. Great guy. We all know Sean Healy is. Great banter over years on other channels, but such a good guy. Heart of gold. Actually, the under-21s are playing Sporting tomorrow night at home. Should be a good game, I must say. Yeah, it will be a good game, buddy. Hey, okay, sure. As you know, pal, I always speak my mind on social media. I never apologise for my views, and neither should you. We all love Leeds and we all want the best for the club. Love your attitude and passion. Love that, mate. And such a good guy when I met you as well. Big guy, tall guy. I don't feel small next to a lot of people. You're a big guy. You're a big guy, but lovely guy as well. Met you at Arsenal away, wasn't it? So yeah, I appreciate that. That's how you should be. Thing is with me, because I never bullshit and I never say anything for any other agenda. I've got no agendas or anything. I can always I can find a balanced view where I can see both sides. And sometimes, maybe I'm in middle, I'm on fence, however you may want to say, but I try to never get too high or get too low, but I can see both sides. I'm not blind. I'm not an Aronson fan. I didn't want Aronson to start any game this season. Aronson, but I tell you what, he played well at Wolves, and I want him to play on Saturday because he deserves a crack. I'm not one of them who can just say, but shit. I've seen a lot of people say Aronson was still poor, and I was bigging him up after that game. I think I got a different view in stadium, but I think he played really well. So yeah, I think it's one of them, mate. I don't really want to apologise for anything, but I think because I am truthful, your opinion can change, and because I'm on here quite a lot, I'll just let you know when it changes. and that's okay. Your channel is brilliant, mate. A mixture of everything, and you make it what it is. You're a top bloke. You as well, Eddie, mate. 100%. Thanks, mate. I think your realness is what we all love, mate. Well, it must be that Aisha, because I am bloody good at this. If there were no one in the chat, I would have nothing to say. So it is just, I suppose you just like my personality, and I love all your personality, so it works well. But if there were no one in chat, this would be shit. If it's not anyway, but you know what I'm like on here. I try and get through everyone's comments because it's what I want to do, and I want to hear what you've got to say. But yeah, I can only be myself, can't I am back, balls are nice and clean now. Kenny again, mate. I'll always remember that name, Kenny. Now, always. All right, pal. I shook your hand in the concourse before the Wolves game. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Kenny. Really, really nice man. Really, really good guy. Thanks for coming and saying hi. Really appreciate that. So I'll be at Bournemouth. If anyone sees me at Bournemouth, I will be in the Peacock before the game. You know what though? Fucked up with Bournemouth a little bit, everyone. Fucked up a little bit. So I don't want to get slated for this, right? Because I can't help who I was brought up on. But I am a huge Simply Red fan, Mick Hucknall fan. And I know, and it's mental because I think I got to about 30 years of age thinking it was called Simply Red because of his big ginger hair. Like, I say big, it used to be. I honestly thought it was called Simply Red because he had red hair, ginger hair. And I've known for about 8 years now that it's because he's a massive Man United fan, and it is what it is. But I got brought up on Simply Red, David Bowie and Luther Vandross by my mum, right? I've even got David Bowie wrote on my arm. What Bowie wrote on my arm. You probably can't see it on there. Bowie was Ziggy Stardust's guitar, but anyway, I can't see him. He's passed on, obviously. So Simply Red's like a bucket list sort of thing. I really want to see him, and my mum got me tickets at Christmas, and we thought it was Friday for the last 9 months. We thought it was Friday, so they were going to get back up, have my breakfast, and get back for the Leeds game. It's fucking Saturday in Manchester. Oh, so I'm going to Bournemouth game, but it's like a rush job. So our lass is going to meet me outside stadium. I'm probably going to have to get out 4 or 5 minutes before end, which is going to piss me off because when you think about it, time, it's probably about 10 minutes before, which is wounding to get in car to get away because our lass isn't the most confident driver either. So I don't want floods of people coming out while our lass is in car. So it'll be a case of I am going to have to. So I'm a little bit gutted because when it's Leeds Day, it's Leeds Day. When it's game day, it's game day, innit? You know, as bad as that sounds, everything sort of else is secondary in that moment. So the fact that I'm going there and the way my mind works, I'll be stressed all day because I can't settle till I'm at my final destination, if you get what I mean. I'm a bit of a twitcher and I'm a bit on edge. So I'm going to enjoy the game best I can, but it's going to blag me head knowing that I've got to, do you know what I mean, rush off. But when I get to the Co-op Arena in Manchester, I watch Simply Red, I'll be buzzing when I'm there as well. So I'm hoping Leeds are 3-0 up and I don't miss all for the last 6 or 7 minutes that I do miss. And then I get to listen to a bit of Simply Red. Oh, unbelievable singer. You make me feel brand new. Love that guy. Do you know how to change light bulb? No, mate. Happy birthday. Cheers, Richard Hogan. Been with me a long time too. Really appreciate it, man. Happy 1 year. Look forward to many more too. Right, Richard. Thank you so much, mate. September 24th. Remember the date. You can write the rest, mate. John Pepper. I'd love to join up with you, mate. I did a sponsored walk from Tip Shelf to Leeds for Cancer Research 20. Started. I was the only one who said, "Oh, John, that's class. Well done, buddy. Well done, mate." Yeah, you'll have to do one with us next year, buddy. You have to do it with next year. Orange squash, buddy. Orange squash. No, exciting. Where's the cream buns? Feeling a win on Saturday to celebrate INBL's first birthday too, right? Foster, you big legend. Legend. If you're wrong about a player, it's easy to admit it. I'm never wrong, by the way. I would expect you to say that, mate. Believe in what you say what you believe, no apologies. Yeah, too right, mate. Holding back these. Love that. Money's too tight to mention. On deadline day, because we get something in my head. On deadline day, when we missed out on Harry Wilson, I did our lass's head in because the rest of that night I just kept on singing. Money's too tight to mention. Honestly, just mad. Nah, man, say it ain't so. I still thought it was Simply Red. Are you joking, Boss Nass? I genuinely thought that till about 30 years of age. He's actually a Scum fan, and that's why it's called Simply Red. So it's actually quite wounding because I absolutely love Mick Hucknall. I think if we're all honest, like, yeah, he's unbelievable. And his voice probably isn't as good as it was, but it's still pretty good. Tickle those likes for Matty. Yeah, please do. 52 likes, 60 watching. Thanks so much. I really like Simply Red, and Matty just ruined it with the revelation. With that revelation, seriously, did anyone else know in chat it were called Simply Red because of Manchester United? I thought I was stupid. I thought you were going to laugh at me. That I genuinely thought it was just because of his hair, but I'm not the only one that thought that. You all thought it was that too. Mental. I mean, it's probably got double meaning, but yeah, like I was wounded when my mum told me that. Michael, congratulations, Matty. 1 year, 1+ reaching 4K. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Really appreciate that, buddy. Kershaw will also be in the Peacock early door Saturday. Now you are leaving early. It's guaranteed to be a last minute win. Honestly, Kershaw, I won't be gutted, but oh mate, yeah, honestly, wounded if that happens. Yeah, it will do. Matt, you don't usually go to away matches in your vlogs. They are normally home matches. What made you go away? So, Michael, I've been to how many away games have we played this season? Just 2? Is it 2? Yeah, 2. No, 3, Fulham. So I've been to 2 of the 3, Michael. So I go to every home game as long as I can get a ticket. I'm not a season ticket holder, just a member. But I've managed to get to every home game and I've done for the last 3 years. The away games, my good mate Danny Dovey was on my list to thank. Somebody I've just met through having a TikTok, so through having this channel. He literally lives about 500 metres up the road from me, and he's an away season ticket holder and one of the first people in the Gareth White's group to get any spares. And he's pretty much said to me, any away game I would like to go to, I can go to. What I will say is I've got to find the balance between doing content, working full-time, going to games and having a family. So as much as it pains me, I could go to more away games. It's a financial juggle as well. You know, I haven't made the money. I probably never will have much money because I'm not asked about money. I work hard and, you know, it is what it is. But to go home and away is an expensive gig. But it's mainly the time. I could afford to do it, but it's mainly the time, if I'm honest, Michael, away from the family. I have my daughter from Durham as well every other weekend. Sometimes, you know, things come in the way. But like when I go to Leeds games, if I've got my daughter, I feel quite bad about that. Obviously, my wife has her for the few hours I've gone, but if it were an away day, that's it comes into it as well. So I've handpicked, I think, 6 or 7 that I really would like to go to this year. I've been to 2 of them. I really want to do Sunderland, Newcastle, Liverpool, Scum, Chelsea, Tottenham. But again, this London one's a full days out. I know that from Arsenal. Family again. It's a difficult juggling act. But yeah, I could go to more. But I'm still going to try and get to another maybe 4 or 5, mate. Fucking hell, properly enjoying your celebration with a squad, mate. Nah, cheers, mate. Cheers, pal. It's a great group I've got in here, Ian. Fucking right group. Glad you're part of it as well, mate. You're in all the time as well. And I do appreciate it, even though you're different colours, mate. I'm at work, mate. My break time is finished. Might see you on Saturday in the Peacock, mate. Cheers, Eddie, mate. Have a good shift, buddy. Leeds 3, Bournemouth. I love that. Angela, oh my god, I never knew that Simply Red. Do you love him, Angela? Oh, honestly, have I like? Yeah, I knew I was a Scum fan. I can't believe it. I thought it was just me. I thought you were all going to laugh at me when yeah, get in. I'm not the only fool. I've never given any thought into why any band is called anything. Well, yeah, you need to start doing it more because who else now don't we like? Who else don't we like now? Holding Back the Years is one of my favourite wines. I absolutely love it, mate. Ryan, you'd never like a lot of bands based on their football preferences. If so, I saw Simply Red at First Direct before, and up there is one of the best I've ever seen. Amazing, unbelievable singer. Does not look like he sounds either, if that makes sense. The voice is just, yeah, I love him. Like I say, been brought up on him from being a baby. Listen, my mum told me to listen to him in womb, apparently. So yeah, however that works, but I've known Mick Hucknall was a Scum fan. Thought everyone knew that. Yeah, well, I've known it for 8 years, mate. I thought it might be a bit more to celebrate. Fave songs, Holding Back the Years, You Make Me Feel Brand New, Money's Too Tight to Mention of mine. Something Got Me Started, I love that too. Something Got Me Started, Free Away. Hey up, Clem, hope you're well, mate. Fairground, yeah. Honestly, every song he does is a banger. Every song he does is a banger. Only Fools, Rodney's Wedding. Love the scene with Del Boy picking up the groin cage decoration while holding back the ears he's playing. Yeah, I remember that episode, mate. I've known from the start. Remember his chart debut in '85. Seen his life story, great voice. I thought he had stopped performing. I'm glad he hadn't, Andy. I'm glad he hadn't. I remember the ward I went for cancer treatment. The ward we lost Norman Hunter with COVID before. Wow. I'm so glad you're doing better now, buddy. I really am. Pick Tottenham over Chelsea away. I just want to go. I'd love to do them two, but I don't know if I'll get to London once, to be fair. Definitely want to do Sunderland and Newcastle. I love indie music. Most of them are Manx. Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, that's a good point, mate. You'll be up in the gods at Sunderland, several flights of stairs. You'd have it. To be fair, mate, I ain't bothered. I like sitting at top of Elland Road as well, top of East Stand, and plenty of stairs up there, trust me. You make me feel brand new. Love singing it. I tell you what, right? Adam Late Night Leeds, Mr. AG. So we all know I like to sing. Whether I can or not, I just enjoy it. Adam loves to sing as well. So karaoke is going to be decent on Christmas too. I'll tell you that much because Adam will be there. But if you sing You Make Me Feel Brand New on karaoke, Adam, then you fucking won that one, pal. Because I would never attempt a song as hard as that on karaoke, mate. Absolutely no chance. Kaiser Chiefs named after the team. Starting from Reddit. Yep. I know that one, buddy. Right, so I probably won't play the whole video. But it's about 6 or 7 minutes long. But I'm going to play this. So this is my first. I don't know if anyone's ever come back and watched it. Probably not. This is my first video 12 months ago. Well, this came out 12 months ago in about 3 days. What's this sound on? Yeah, mate, I want you to sing. I'll tell you that. Can't imagine Adam singing. He's an absolute belter, Rob is. Congratulations on a year, Matt. Loving your content. Looking forward to the next one, pal. Rich, man, thanks so much. Rich Sullivan. Thank you so much. So, this is my a clip of my first ever video. I don't know if anyone remembers my old intro as well. So, this Imagine Not Being Leeds intro I've had for a couple of months now. But I've got my old intro too. But this is my first ever video. Let's see what you think. I haven't watched this back yet.
We love you, Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.
Hello, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm Matty Foster and this is Imagine Not Being Leeds.
Wow.
I hope there's space for another creator in the YouTube sphere for Leeds United because I know there's a lot of fantastic ones already. I watch them daily. I watch them more than Netflix or it's my form of entertainment. I love Leeds. I love talking about Leeds. And we're really lucky, to be fair, that we've got Just Joe, Connor, Joe Blackburn, KG. Got so many. Evie's just started. We've got so many people in that YouTube scene that have so much, brilliant knowledge of the game. Leeds, they do the tactical stuff. They know the game inside out a lot better than I do. I'm just a fat lad from Leeds waffling on, really. I've been married a month now, and I think I'm trying to save my marriage. Our lass is sick to back teeth for me talking about Leeds United. I'm only joking; she loves it, but yeah, it's something I've thought about doing for a while. And after a couple of episodes on the Just Joe fan phoning show that went down really well, I felt a bit of confidence growing from that first that time on it. I think it was last Friday, and then I came on again for
really
a week.
Nervous on this, I think.
Yeah, I thought I'd throw my ring into the hat and see how I do.
Throw my ring into the hat.
Got a bit same as a lot of pages in terms of previews, reviews, talking about the games, talking about anything that's happening in the Leeds United world at that current moment. Also, I want to be a little bit different.
Ever seen anyone
I'm in a good spot now, but I've had some very dark years growing up.
Oh man,
and some battles a couple of years ago, specifically, and I'm through them now, and I'm in a really good spot. But I know mental health's a massive thing, and I'm a big advocate of it. I've done some charity work before. I've done a walk from Scum to Elland Road that took nearly 17 hours, and for a big guy like me, you can only imagine what my feet look like.
I feel like I'm getting cocked, to be
So
fair.
it's something I'm passionate about, and I'd like to potentially going forward get Leeds fans who've been through stuff, going through stuff, have these experiences, you know, and let people know that there's a lot more people than just the people, you know, watching who think they're going through it. That's not the case. There's a lot of people going through stuff, and I always want to bring it back to Leeds United. I don't want it to be too deep. I want it to be for good viewing, but it's something I'm passionate about, and if I can tie that in with talking about Leeds, your experiences for Leeds, you know, first time going to a game with your grandparents, your parents, I think that'd make for you know a good segment of the channel. I personally go to almost every home game. I'm only a member. I'm not on. I don't think I'm too far down the list from Angus to get a season ticket. So yeah, I meet my mate Priestley at the Dragon Pub, and we meet and about an hour before kick-off, and we walk down to the game together, discussing what we think is going to happen, and then moaning about what's happened, or
mental that.
Usually arguing. He's very optimistic, and I'm optimistic at best of times.
Priestley, optimistic Priestley.
Unrealistic optimistic a lot of times. So that might make for good viewing. I'm sort of thinking these conversations we have on the way to Elland Road and coming away from Elland Road might be a good viewing, you know, if we video them, like film them. So that's something I'm interested in seeing how that goes. Getting the confidence to film out and about is something that I'm nervous about, but something I really want to attempt and see if it's worth doing going forward. So yeah, like I say, the channel will be a lot of stuff on here that a lot of people do, and they do it way better than I can do currently and probably will ever do. I'm not a tech whiz.
Quite evident.
I don't profess that I am, and I'm not. And you know, I'm not a tactician. When it comes to the football, it's just the eye test for me. I'm just a lad from Leeds who loves his club.
Never.
It's my biggest passion outside my family is Leeds United, and sometimes, depending how it's going, them two swap places, you know. But yeah, I've got children. You know, I've got 5-year-old twin boys. One of them has autism, so we have his challenges in the house, and he's amazing, by the way, as you can imagine. But yeah, we have his challenges like everybody else does. And Leeds United's it's my escape.
It's part of why.
Yeah, it's my own little thing I've got. Like you say, I go to games, I meet my mate, I sit in East Upper, East Cop, and I met 2 new friends every day at least. Every home game, I met 2 new friends, whoever I sit with. Yeah, it's an amazing thing. Every couple of weeks, sometimes twice a week, if I'm lucky, I get to go watch my club, and it's something I've always wanted to do. In fact, last 2 seasons now,
you can see it, can't you?
It's a regular part of my calendar going to every home game. So I'm in a really good spot now, and I'm hoping my content will show that. And I'm hoping it makes for good viewing, and you enjoy what I'm doing, because a lot of people talk about the same sort of news, because news is news. If Leeds win tomorrow 3-0, everyone will be talking about 3-0 win, which I'm hoping they do. That's what I tip, by the way. But yeah, I think you're more tuned into if you like someone. So personally, Joe Wayman, I'm a massive fan of, and I think that's just because I feel a connection with him personally. I think he's an amazing man, as well as great content. So I'm hoping I can maybe have that touch towards some of you guys, and you feel that from me, that I'm just a genuine normal guy who probably is making himself look a bit of a fool waffling on camera. But
I've done plenty of that.
It's a space for me to talk about how I'm feeling, talk about the club that I love, and hopefully it resonates with you guys, and we can build a strong channel here. So yeah, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you like the content that I'm going to be putting out. Just imagine not being Leeds. I just can't. Peace out.
Honestly, it's just angles, guys. I've still got it. Look, I've still got it. Garlic bread, but no Ryan Cook, with the greatest and love and respect. I need an haircut as well this week. Get to barbers. It's becoming drastically worse every single day. You've lost a chin, gone from looking like you were in a job interview to looking like you're enjoying yourself, having a chat with your mates in the pub. Cheers, Ryan, mate. That's a cracking comment. And yeah, I mean, like I say, the whole weight thing, I do just think it's a different angle, but I'm just in a proper good place. This has helped me. I was coming out of it. Like I say, dark days 3 or 4 years ago, really dark days. this has sort of been the thing I didn't realise I needed in my life, and the friends I've made, you know, it's been unreal. And yeah, I think it's quite obvious looking at that. That's me just staring at a phone with no one watching. Can delete it, redo it as much as I want, and I just look really wooden. And obviously you do, you know. And now it's just natural. I come on here and I don't want to sound like I don't give it the time, because I'll do loads of videos, but I mean, I don't need to read loads of information. You know, I'm no Joe. You know, I'm no Connor. I don't profess to be. I'll never be. I'm just me, and I watch the games. I've got a proper fan view, but I don't do hours and hours of research. You know, when something happens, like tomorrow at press conference, I'll watch it. I'll detail it. We'll have a talk about it, whether I do it at work as a pre-record or whatever. You know what I'm like. But I do know I can just come on here if I fancy a chat, and there's always someone to chat with, and I fucking love that about this channel. I love that. Absolutely love it. Yeah, you can see how nervous I look, can't you? You really can. You really, really can. I'll start that one, Michael, because that's football chat, and we will get to some football chat. Craig Longhorn, you know I love you, pal. Up, Mr. Longthorn. Hope you well, buddy. Love you, man. Lee Jones, thanks. Happy birthday, INBL. Thanks so much. Bring back the Tash. He'll be back in about a month or two, don't you worry. Off the kit. Peace out. Catch rest in my Mike. Thank you a lot, mate. Thanks a lot. Love you to bits. Go get some rest, buddy. Go get some rest. Michael, the Tash has gone. Matty, from the opening video, you will look much more healthier, Matty. Ah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. You should be very proud, mate. Thanks, folks. Other than avoiding relegation, where do you hope the channel is in 1 year's time? You know what it is, Kershaw, right? I won't bullshit anybody, because a lot of people bullshit. A lot of people say they're not bothered about numbers, not bothered about this, right? So we grow up in numbers, no matter what it is in life. Success is viewed in numbers, right? And usually doing well at something then, you know, equals money and stuff like that. I just want, I mean, I've got more than I ever wanted. I literally thought I'd have maybe a couple of hundred people watching after a year. So to be pushing 4,000 is mental. Obviously, I would like to see the subscribers keep going up, because if they start going backwards, which they have done recently at times, if people stop watching, that I aren't going to do well with that. You know, I want to always improve and get better. But in a year's time, I want to have just finished a second charity walk. I want to have doubled what the original target was this time, so 700. So let's say 1,500 for both charities next time. I want 3, 4, 5, 6 new people to do walk with, so we're close to 20. So by this time next year, I want to have done another charity walk. I'll have definitely brought some more songs out. I've got loads of ideas. I want to do something else for charity next season, next year as well, before the walk, maybe in 6 months' time. More friends, more shows, more. I don't know, more. I've got loads of ideas. Just make content different, fun. Yeah, I don't know. In terms of numbers, Kershaw, I want to keep improving. I haven't got a goal in mind, but I still want you to be watching. I still want everybody in chat to still be enjoying it. And yeah, I just want to be happy. I want my kids to be healthy. And that's it, really. But yeah, I haven't got a goal. I've already smashed all my goals, to be honest. Yeah, so we'll see. Say something as well on here, right? So listen to this. This is exciting. Really exciting. Right. But keep it to yourself. 68 of you. It's not even about me, this. So, my little boy, Theo. Some people in here will know from chat, right? From group chat. So, if anyone watches Jer's videos, which a lot of you probably do, he did. Good night, everybody who's going, but I'm staying on. But if you are going, good night. Love you all. But he does his daily news, doesn't he? Last week he did one, and it must have been a bit of a poor news day. And at the end of it, he mentioned there's like an open trials for Leeds United from ages under 6s to under 14s. So I looked on the website and I could see it. You click on link and it came up, and it didn't have the under 7s, which is our Theo's age. And I was like, oh, open trials. So then there were an email at bottom for one of the coaches. So I emailed him, and they were full. And then I just thought, sod it, I'm going to go out on a whim here and just tell him about our Theo, and how our Theo loves David Batty and Vinnie Jones from me showing him videos. And he's a good footballer, but he's like no other 6-year-old I've seen. He isn't as good as some of the 6-year-olds I've seen, but like just the way he conducts himself on pitch, And he sent back he's in. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. So he's actually got, my little boy Theo's got he's got a trial at the end of October. So in about 5 weeks' time, 6 weeks' time, 5 weeks' time at Leeds United. It's an open trial. So he hasn't been scouted for that. Buzzing. But he don't know yet. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to tell him because I don't want people in his team to know as well and start. You know what I mean? I don't want other people to feel like, oh, why aren't they doing it? But anyway, so he's got an open trial at Leeds United, right? Then listen to this. So Saturday he played against Aquif, right? And our Theo's side, he plays for Elland by Water. They've only won twice all in the last 12 months, right? Since I've had this channel, I've won twice. I'm hoping to one day become a coach as well. I think I'm next parent in line anyway. And they get beat a lot. The ability of his side is, there's some really good players, there's some weaker players, and it's trying to find that balance. So they don't win many games. Theo's come on leaps and bounds. He's doing really well. And anyway, they got beat 11-1. So our Theo's team got beat 11-1, right? And it was a painful watch. But this Aquif team were the best I've seen by some distance. Anyways, I'm stood watching and I see a Sheffield United scout. And I know people will be Sheffield United, but anyway, there's a Sheffield United scout, and he's clearly a scout because he's head to toe in gear. He's got his notepad and he's stood on his own at the end of parents. And I look at him thinking, I didn't realise till halfway through the game. Bearing in mind, they equal the playing time out between the stronger players and the weaker players. So Theo, over a 40-minute game, Theo plays 20 minutes as probably the strongest player currently, as the least confident player was. So it's an even. So in terms of winning the game, it's always fairly difficult because it's not like other teams where they just put the best players on for longest minutes to share it out, which is fair. Frustrating at times, but it's fair. Anyways, I'm annoyed because I'm thinking this scout's watching game and our Theo's playing well, but it's so difficult because the other team are so superior and they're getting hammered. And then there was a moment where our Theo ran it up, took a shot, and then the keeper parried it, and one of their players ran the full length of pitch for one goal because you know they are following ball. And our Theo tracked him the full way at pitch, and as he raised his foot up, and he's gone full length, as he's raised his foot up to shoot, our Theo's done a slide tackle from the side of him and took the ball out for a corner. And I just thought, wow, you don't see 6-year-olds play like that, right? Didn't think not to it. 2 minutes left at game because I'm getting ready to leave for Wolves at this point, and one of the other mums is bringing him and Jonah home. And I'm stood on the sideline, and then our Theo makes a brilliant tackle again, wins ball. The kid turns around and pushes our Theo. So our Theo turns around and pushes him up floor. And I've always told Theo, I'm one of those, and it may be wrong, but if someone pushes you or does something to you, I don't mind if you do it back. I think a lot of dads say that if someone punches you, maybe wrongly or rightly, give him it back. I don't want him to be bullied. I didn't expect him to push his kid over in football game, though. Don't get me wrong. First time I've seen that sort of aggression boil over. So he's pushed his kid over. The kid started crying. Our Theo's actually been sent off at 6-year-old. And he shouldn't have been, but I say sent off, told to get off and sub because it's, he weren't happy he retaliated. But I was like, go on, son, give him it. And it was good banter between me and other dad. Anyways, I've left on my way to Wolverhampton to watch Leeds smash them, right? Get a phone call from Theo's football manager, Jay. Sheffield United scouts come over and wrote our Theo's name in book. Him and Arthur, so Jay's son. So he's got open trials at end of October with Leeds, which is literally anybody could apply for these trials. So we'll see how he goes. He may be way off the pace. But then the Sheffield United scouts wrote his name down on the book and gone over to our coach and checked he spelled it right. Theo Foster, that's his name in it, and then he's walked off. So all I can assume now is we're either going to get a call or he will come to an Elland and Bywater home game to watch more in depth. But I was so surprised that he's sort of scouted him, took a fancy to him when I consider they got beat 11-1. I think he's come to watch the other side because they were so good. And he must know about them. And then while he's been there, he's been impressed probably by our Theo's sort of aggression to a degree, his passion for the game more than anything, and he's willing to help his teammates out and go for every tackle. Because, like I say, talent-wise, he's up there, but he isn't as good as some of them. But when it comes to effort and endeavour and just love it, I mean, he goes to bed every night cuddling a football. He loves it. And I think that's come through in his performance. And yeah, Sheffield United scouts wrote his name down and then gone off. And I'm like, sorry, I've gone on for about 5 minutes there, but how good is that? Like, how good is that? And it's all on him. It's all on him. He just loves it. He absolutely loves it. So, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I know you'll all wish him luck. And I'd never push him into no. If it ever gets to the point where it's too much and he don't want to do it, I'll be first and I'll pull him out. But right now, while everybody wants to do it, so currently now rugby training on a Tuesday, football training on a Wednesday, Luke Ayling Football Academy over in Harrogate on a Friday. That's 40 quid a month that's costing. So I'm taking him there on Friday, 6 to 7, the Luke Ayling Academy. He'll be there coaching him, getting coached by Luke Ayling. Buzzing, man. Absolutely buzzing. Football match on a Saturday, rugby match on a Sunday. So currently 5 days out of 7 is playing sport. That's not including anything that comes with the Sheffield United or Leeds. Mental. But you know what I love? The first 4.5 years of Theo's life, it's always been about Jonah, his brother, being so stressed about Jonah's autism diagnosis and schooling, and Theo were always just fine. So we probably focused 60% of his energy on Jonah and a little bit less on Theo. And I probably can admit that, didn't mean to, probably did. And then Theo finding football and rugby the last 18 months, it's his thing now and he's thriving. And best thing is, he's not only thriving at sport, 40 out of 40 at spelling test, 40 out of 40 at school in his times tables test, he's smashing it. And I love our Jack. I've got Iona. I've got Brookles a step. There's five between me and our lass, and they're all doing great in their own ways. But Theo's like just a spit of me, And yeah, I've just dead made up, man. Driving to Wolves to watch. Imagine my feeling 3-1 win, and I've just had a scout write my son's name down in his little black book. Sorry, guys. I'm buzzing, getting quite emotional, man. I'm just so happy, man. Michael, I must admit, your vlogs content is a highlight for me. When you are going to matches, and at matches when Leeds United score and win, enjoy the content. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, like I've got Steve, Mr. Whitesnake over in New Zealand. I've got others who can't go to a game. And again, I didn't think much to the vlogs at first. That wasn't something I was definitely going to do. Right nervous at first, getting my phone out. People say, get your phone away, enjoy it moment. And I'm all about living it moment, Michael. Me and our lass don't take many pictures of ourselves and kids. It's something I don't do a lot of, but vlogging the games, I sort of know. I enjoy doing it now because the comments I've had back since doing them is people who can't get to games, they can watch highlights, match a day, YouTube videos of the actual content. That's fine, but to get a fan perspective in the heat of it, yeah, people do it and do it better than me. But again, kids score predictions before they go the majority of the time, and chatting to Priestley and a pint in Peacock. I really give you the feel of my match day experience. That's what it is. It's my match day experience. And it might be a bit boring at times for some people because it's quite repetitive, same kind of stuff. But I love doing it now, Michael, and I'm glad you love me doing it. Thank you. Good luck to Theo. Thanks, Rich, man. So happy for Theo. Cheers, Sean. Buzzing for Theo. Angela, thank you. Lee, it's by far the best channel for a life lift every week. I love you so much. Thanks, man. I know you do, Lee, and you're great in group chat as well, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Was Wild doing his Sheffield United tracking? No, he won't. I think I'll have to delete some of my videos if he gets in at Sheffield United, though, because I've given him too much stick. You will improve, Matty. Love being able to drop in and out. Good luck for Theo. Thanks, Pete Hodgson, mate. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's it, mate. See where it goes. Like I say, he just loves playing, and I'll give him every opportunity to go as far as he can. Money or distance won't stop me doing that. I played pro until 19, smashed my foot. That was the end of that. Now a UEFA licensed coach. He's a ruthless syndrome. Oh wow, folks. Wow, sorry, where that, mate. Wow. Bash Bates, congratulations, Matty, on your first anniversary. I tune in from Portugal. Your channel's as close as it gets to chatting Leeds shit down the pub. So cheers and keep up the good work. Thank you so much, mate. I love that. That's all it was ever meant to be. That's all it was ever meant to be. Like I say, I'm no tactician. I'm no, I don't know everything. I'm just myself chatting about Leeds United. So I love that. That's exactly what it was meant to be. So I'm doing something right that's come across that way. Hope he makes it for Leeds. Then he can tell. That's it, mate. I've been worried about that. What happens if Sheffield United coming first? But I think it'll be a bit of a wait for both, to be fair. End of October for Leeds. Sheffield United, I would imagine, would probably want to come and see him properly. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, mate, the kids make life so special. They do, Lee. They do, man. It's all about the kids when you're a dad, and it's. This is my little escape. This is my me time. Come on here and do this with you guys. But outside this, hard-working family man. Like we all try and be. It's nice to see kids doing something they love without being pressured. Cox, honestly, he just absolutely loves it. If anything, he pressures me. He pressures me to do more. So yeah, I think everything this Christmas is going to be football. It's all going to be football kits, football nets. Everything's going to be football. It's all he thinks about. It's all he thinks about. Will Pickard. If there was one kid to get sent off, it was always going to be Theo. Yeah, there's Will, my mate, who drove us to Wolves game. His lad plays as well, doesn't he? So little Archie. But yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Right, anyways, just want to obviously bring up a few thank yous. I aren't going to thank everybody by name because genuinely I will miss someone and that'll be heartbreaking. So obviously all the lads in the members group, everybody in the members group currently who's in there, thanks so much. You all know who you are. Some of you I'm closer to than others. Some of you I've met in person, some I haven't. But everybody in the members group who's in there every day chatting, we're all there for each other. You mint, it's like life-changing friendships as well in there. Heavy, I know, but genuinely life-changing friendships. We've got Mike who's been on here tonight. He won't mind me saying he's just had some surgery, and we've all been there as a group, sending him messages, video messages, all that support. And one of the lads has met him in Bolton because he's working that way. Just that sort of community we've got in there, tight-knit community, and I love it. So everybody in that group chat, love you all to bits. Love you all to bits. A few more thank yous. Priestley, my best pal. He won't watch this because even though he's my best pal, he don't really watch my content. I remember telling him that we're going to do a channel and he sort of laughed at me and said, fucking hell, here we go, one of your crazy ideas again. And, he messaged me recently, says he's dead proud of me, which I thought he was dying because he doesn't talk like that. But thank you for not talking me out of it. Thank you for, being there for me, being on the channel from time to time too. Really appreciate it. Just Joe is the one that inspired me to do it. Similar to me, mental health problems in past, some with autism, really relatable guy, really relatable, related to him in general. I had my first opportunity on his live phoning show as well a year ago, which made, a couple of days later, I created this channel off the back of going on his channel for the fan phoning show with him and JT. Love that. OLB, the old OLB, Darren and Dillo. Love them a bit, great mates. Yeah, they literally reached out to me within a month, maybe not even that, a couple of weeks of me having my channel, and we've sort of come through it together, pretty much at every milestone together. We did the final pint, one of the shows. Like a lot of things, you try things out and you sort of, I don't know, and you move on. So the final pint lasted, I think, a couple of months, but great experience doing that with him. They were my first ever partners on a live, when I did a live, helped me with loads of ideas as Darren. When I went to Dublin, stayed at Darren's house, him and Amy were lovely to us, me and our lass. And so Darren and Dillo, like my first proper friends I made in the space, really. Sean Wilco Whites, he was asking me about doing a channel when I started. He reached out to me, he created a channel, came on, obviously, Late Night Leeds with us as well. And he's a massive friend for life for Sean. Absolutely adore the guy, absolutely adore Sean Wilco Whites. There's no what I wouldn't do for that guy. And his soon wife to be Rachel. Danny Rumsey, my first mod as well. Big shout out to him. Been there from day one, I think. Adam, Mr. AG, literally cannot speak highly enough of Adam. Just an unbelievable guy, same as Sean. I would do anything for Adam, although he would never need me to do anything for him. I'm pretty sure of that. Absolutely adore the man. Really, really love him to bits. Created Late Night Leeds with me and Sean, which is now, for me, I'm not big-headed. I don't think I do anything better than anybody else. But I also don't think anybody else does. I think we all just do our own thing, and if it's good, it's good. If it's shit, it's shit. But Late Night Leeds for me it's got to be one of the best shows in the Leeds space. And I would say that if I wasn't on it, because I just fucking love it. I love all the segments Adam's created, all the, the visuals, the bits between. When we talk about the preview and a little graphic, I love it. Absolutely love that show. It's my favourite show of the week. And I get anxiety sometimes when I've got more than myself on screen. I just get quite anxious. I have done for 12 months. Adam and Sean initially felt at ease. Darren and Dillo same, but Adam and Sean really at ease in their presence. And now Boss Nass has come in while Sean's had a break. And we'll see how that goes. But like Adam, absolutely love him to bits. And he came on through doing a subscriber show. Something that I also struggle with at times, with just anxiety, not knowing who we're going to come on, but wanting to give something back, sort of thing. And then if I'd have never done that, I'd have never met Adam. So that's brilliant. And obviously, the subscribers, the loyal ones that have been there from day one, the ones that have just joined tonight. Anyone who supports this channel, it means the world, and you're not a subscriber, you're a friend. If you meet me in person, you'll see I'm just the same as I am, on here. I'm sure anyone who's already done that will vouch for me, and I'd like to think you guys will be too, which I'm sure you will be. So just, yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I probably sound a right tool tonight because I am a soppy bastard. I am a proper soppy bastard. But it's just very humbling to be accepted. Always been a big guy. Never been bullied as such, but never had. Always hidden behind a mask. You know, always carried a lot of weight, emotional weight all my life. And to be accepted for just being you is probably the best thing that can ever happen to you. Let's be fair. Not doing no spectacular. I'm not doing no any of you couldn't do. You come up and just speak about Leeds how you feel. It's how it is. But to be accepted just for being yourself is the greatest. It's the greatest thing in the world, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. The fact I can come in here and talk about my kids for 6 or 7 minutes and no one turn off. Like, who cares? You do. Everyone's got stuff going. Who cares? You do. Fucking mint. It's absolutely mint. But yeah, I'm made up. Yeah, and Sean, honestly, the fact that you're flying over for the Christmas do, mate. The fact that you're flying over tells you all you need to know. Thank you for bottoming me out for being there from pretty much day one too, mate. I love you bits. Final pint was epic days. I can't believe this is still on live. Real people. We're still here chatting. We're still chatting. This is how I do it. That's it, top banana. I would so I can't, so it's easier for me just to sort of. There's a few there, but there's many more people. You know, any content creator I've worked with, all the subscribers who are now friends. Like I say, everybody. Wayne from Only Fools and SAFC, who's a great mate of mine now. I love how different fans can still come together for, you know, to make good content. And yeah, I've been to his house. I've met his wife. Just, yeah, it's just brilliant. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for making this channel, Rich. Thank you so much for me. You know what it is, Rich? You've made the channel. I've created a channel, but you guys have made it. You guys have made it. Without you guys, I wouldn't still be doing it. Would I? Because there'd be no one watching. So you've made it. I just come on here and chat. I come here on here and chat to chat. If you weren't there, it wouldn't be what it is. Ellie Soppy Leeds. That's me, man. That's me. Folks, I've said before, it's more than just a channel. You keep it real. Love it. Part of my day now. Yeah. So it's a part of your day because I'm always doing something. I'm the hardest working part-time YouTuber. I know that for a fact. I put a lot of videos out there. A lot of them probably aren't that good, but I just if it's in my mind, I've got to get it out there because otherwise it just does me head in. So it's like it's in my mind. Let me do a quick video, put it out there, see what people think. But yeah, I do put a lot of content out there, and I think that just shows that I love it that much. You know, I wish I could do more lives. While throughout day when I'm at work, I wish I could. I wish I could just do a live. Like when you see, I'll be at work and I see Joe's just gone live at 2 o'clock or whatever. It's like I wish I could just jump on throughout day, but obviously I can't at work, and then I've got kids and stuff until like 7, half 7 when they're in bed quietly. So that's why I do it later. Yeah, thanks, mate. March, I'm sure no problem. I wouldn't miss a piss up. I know. I don't mind admitting this channel has dragged me through some murky days. Getting there. Thanks, Folksy, man. And you have got my number. You can message me whenever you want, pal. I know it won't, El. I know it won't. Mark, best YouTuber on here and just round the corner. If you ever need help, congrats, boy. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. And you are just round the corner. Seeing you walking your dog at end of my garden. What a mad one, what it, pal. But yeah, we will have to get to boat for a drink. You're in the van. It's actually my car. I don't drive a van. It's a car, but it's full of work stuff. Because I'm a nightmare. But yeah. Anyways, an hour and 18 minutes. Let's have a little chat about Bournemouth, shall we? Let's have a little chat about Bournemouth. So, get in the comment section below how you're feeling about it. So Friday we'll be back with Late Night Leeds. Me, Adam, and Boss Nass. That will be back. On Friday, so we'll dive a bit more into depth about Bournemouth. Yeah, it's Duncan, 100%. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. So yeah, Bournemouth. I've been looking. Lost to Liverpool at opening day 4-2, but that was a great performance. Anfield, but drew against Newcastle, I think. Who did they beat on the week? 2-1. Tottenham 1-0. Tottenham. They sat fourth, I think, out of the fourth. At Bournemouth. Great manager. We know all about that manager. We'd have loved him at Leeds. Unfortunately, we wouldn't pay the money. I think we'd have got him as well, Iriola, at the time. Slightly apprehensive about Bournemouth. Yeah, I agree. It's a bit of a nervy one. 2-1 Leeds DCL double. I think we win now. Although, I reckon it might be a 1-1, but I'm going to tip us. I'd say 2-1 too, Sean, to be honest. We beat Bournemouth. It's mad, isn't it, what a result can do for you guys? Like, going into Wolves, I'm thinking if we lose to Wolves, Farker's going to struggle to see international bit, because I did not think if we'd have lost to Wolves, I don't think anyone would have felt we could have got over from Bournemouth or Spurs. But because we beat Wolves, and yes, the Wolves, the winless, the bottom of the league, they're potentially going to go down and all that, we still look bloody good playing them, and we've looked good in 4 of the 5 games anyway. So I think the optimism you can take into the next 2 games, especially being at home, they're going to walk out Elland Road and everyone's going to be buzzing. The atmosphere is going to be right up there now, as opposed to what it would be with a loss at Wolves. It'd be a totally different. It's mad from one game. Those 3 points, what a difference in the mentality of the fans, the players, the manager. The longer no goals from open play goes on, the doubt creeps into everybody. The fact that not only did we eradicate that, we fucking smashed it and we got a 3-1 win. It means it can be really confident going into a game. And let's not be daft. Bournemouth are a decent side. Got some great players. I think the striker's got 3 goals already in opening 5 games, a couple of assists in there as well. The Vitinho is called. Just double check so I don't have the tool. Evan Ilson, nowhere near that Vitinho. Evan Ilson, 3 goals. Tavernier just behind him in 10. Semenyo and Brooks on the wings. Semenyo, really good player, scored a good goal against Liverpool opening day as well. But they play 4-2-3-1. Best thing about Bournemouth is the recruitment. I think they got a brand new back 5 this season, or close to. Pretty much sold the majority of the defence and the goalkeeper, and they've replaced them with, cheaper players, more money in pot for PSR, and the players don't seem to be much less cop. Our ones are just lost. So it's one of them where they're a decent side, they're building, and they're getting better year after year. With Iriola, it's going to be a tough game. Tyler Roberts, what an absolute matchup that's going to be with Tyler Roberts in that middle of park with Stack, probably Longstaff, and Ampadu. And when you think Ampadu, I think it's a bit of a similar player, Tyler Adams, a bit of a bone-crunching midfielder. And I love Tyler Adams when he was at Leeds. I thought he's a baller. I thought, we've got that. He's better than Phillips. At the time, I was like, oh, what a player we've got here. Fizzled out, did what he did left. He's going to get a shit reception no matter what. And I think Ampadu's better than the both of them. I think Ampadu's better than Phillips. I do, in my opinion. I think Ampadu's better than Tyler Adams by some distance, and I think he's going to show that on Saturday. And I think the midfield is where it could be won. Are they going to change formation to a 4-3-3 in matches? Stick to a 4-2-3 when I think we could overrun him in midfield. I really do. I think Tavernier dropping back into that midfield space. I don't think they're going to be able to cope with our 3 midfielders. I think midfield is where it could be won and lost. I think Bogle for us, if he's out, is a big loss. But I think Justin can step in for a couple of games and keep that level up, in my opinion. But I think if our midfield 3 have 7 to 8 out of 10 performances, all 3 of them, I think we'll win game. I think they're that good. I think our midfield, if they play close to their potential in any match this season, we can win the game. Because then that gives a bit more freedom for the wingers to play the fullbacks to get up. If they're on their A game in midfield, it frees everybody up to be a little bit more creative and hopefully set the platform for DCL to rise like a salmon and do what he does. Can I just say as well, that DCL goal at Wolves, I don't think it's been highlighted enough because of how good the free kick was by Stack. But that header, the ball, the pace on the ball had been took out by the deflection, right? And it's sort of just slightly behind. It's not even really in front. He's got to adjust his body as it's coming. And that as a header, for a header, is probably as good as a 40-yard screamer with your right boot. For a header, it's right up there. Because, like I said, the pace, he's had to generate the pace. The ball's spinning. And he knows where the keeper is. He's already took a glance because he's already had a little glance. Not spoke about enough that. Great header by DCL. At least 12 goals for him this season, which would be a great return for a newly promoted side with no quality up front. Don't know who speaks like that. Me, apparently. I think we're all feeling reasonably optimistic but realistic, yeah. I don't like shaking on a draw. I would shake your hand for a draw on both of these next two. Honestly, folks, here, I'm a positive fan, an upbeat fan, but when we lose or there's a negative result, I'll speak about the negatives, right? I would take 1 point out of these next two games. And for me, that's wild. Wild to say. There's 6 points to play for. I think if we get 1 point out of these two, it's a decent return. That'd be 4 out of 9 available. I don't think you can ask for much more than that. We'll try. There's potential to get a draw in both games or potentially win one of them. And if we win the Bournemouth one, then fucking hell, we'll go beat Spurs as well. But I think the Wolves game is totally calmed us all down, and I think as a fan base we aren't stupid. We know the next two are really tough. So yeah, if you'd have given me 4 points out of those 3 games, I would have beat your hand off. Thing is, now we're winning the first one. It's given us a massive opportunity now to go get more than one out of the next two. But you very rarely hear me say that. But I think that would still be a good return if we only draw one of the next two. Said how long 10 or 11. It still sounds wild, banana, but fuck, it's getting less wild, isn't it? It's getting less wild. 2-1 Leeds. I predict a riot. Yes, Angela. Can't wait to wear that end of game if we win. Been working on the 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss pattern every 3 games, which would work out about 50 points. So a draw would be fine against Bournemouth and a loss against Spurs. Yeah, Duncan. Is that what it equals? Class. Yeah, Tyler Adams. I'm saying 3-1 Leeds. Rich, the roof will come off, mate. Kershaw, I'm looking forward to it. See how we perform against the top side. See how Elland Road Factor plays it. Yeah, I mean, we've obviously played Everton, who are a decent side. Newcastle, but they had their injuries, but so did we. This feels like now, because we've got a monkey on his back, Kershaw, because we've got that goal. Now it's like, right, it starts now. That's how I'm sort of feeling. You know, first few games, whoa, this is interesting. A few injuries, like I say, just putting feelers out. Now we've scored and had a really emphatic win. Right, let's be having your Leeds. Come on, let's see what we're made of. And that's how I sort of feel now. You know, let's get into it now. I seen that what we saw at Wolves felt a little bit like last season. You know, it felt like we were big. I was there, obviously, and it felt like, yeah, you know, fucking hell, Leeds United. Not like, newly promoted Leeds United, like we have been for opening 4 games in my eyes. It was like, yeah, come on, we'll have a go. Look what we can do when we have a go. We'll even let you have ball for the last half an hour. You're not going to penetrate us. Got fucking Superman in there, haven't we? You got no chance. So yeah, it really feels like we're starting now for me. You know, let's go. Let's go. Bet Ampadu to upend Tyler Adams. I 100% guarantee if there's a 50-50, Ampadu's taking him with ball. He's taking him with ball because he knows the fans will want that. And don't get me wrong, if Tyler Adams stays at Leeds, there's a chance Ampadu's not even a Leeds player. People will say they're slightly different and all that. I'd argue they can do the same role. I would say they did do the same role. Ampadu will put him in the air. Yeah, he's a decent player. Amps will nail him. He will. We beat Bournemouth and Spurs. We are Leeds, Richard. We are Leeds, but we can't beat everybody. But I tell you what, we beat Bournemouth. There's a massive chance we do Spurs. Spurs playing in Europe. I think both Wednesdays, either side of our game. That will play a factor. Ryan Cook, thanks, Mike, and cheers all in the chat. Great place to spend a couple of hours at this time, and always look forward to it. Get in. Fucking love comments like that. Thanks, Ryan, man. Colin Blackshaw, good evening, Matty, mate. Good evening, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good week so far. 2 days left, mate, before the weekend. 2-0 Leeds Saturday. Sounded like Joe Blackburn then, did I? What did I say? How can I get a ticket to home? Ellie, tough. It's really tough. Be a member. I don't know if you're a member. First and foremost, be a member. And then you get opportunities to enter the queue, online queue. If you're lucky enough to get one, great. If you're not, 24 hours later, I think, or 40 hours later, there's a ballot. A couple of days later, enter the ballot. I think you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a ticket, I think. Outside that, refresh the page on the stadium. If you're happy to go on your own, it's always a lot easier, Ellie. I go on my own. I don't go on my own, but I sit on my own. And I find that's why I get to most games, because I'm willing to sit on my own. 2 strangers, hopefully by the end of 90 minutes. They're nice and chatty like myself, and I've made 2 new friends. That's how I see it. Again, great for mental health as well. But yeah, got to be a member. If you are, great. They're the only ways, really. You can get one. Yeah, that's it, Ellie. You need to join. I think it's £65. It's mad. £65 to be a member to have an opportunity to get a ticket. That. So if you get a ticket for your first game, it's like you bought 2 tickets. You know, tickets are like £50. You'll spend 65 just to be a member. I think it is. There's 2 membership types. I think one's £10 more expensive than other. I think there's a membership plus, which I am, and that gives you the opportunity to get tickets the first day of the sale, and then not the next membership gets it the day after. So I'd pay it's 75, folks. It's 75. There you go. £75. I think it went up this year. So it'd be £75. I think that's for the top membership. And that's just to give you an opportunity, Ellie, to get a ticket. But without that, I'm afraid you won't get a ticket. Because even if someone has a ticket, they've usually got to send you the ticket. And a lot of times you need your membership, I think, to even get it, I think. I've got a spare, says folks here. You have got a spare, actually, folks, haven't you? But it's a 19 to 22 in age ticket. You're going to have loads of people banging down your door now. You've said that, folks. But he has got a spare. Yeah. Imagine we win our next 2 home games. Mad to think, but why not? We have shown that is the word as well, folks. Here. Compete. We have shown we can compete at this level. And that's something I overlooked a little bit last week in my reflection of the season. I think I mentioned it. I knew we've competed, but I was a little bit down after Fulham. But that is a great word. We have competed. Bar Arsenal, we've competed in every game. Competed in every game. Yeah, and when you compete, you give yourself a chance of winning, which is brilliant. And I think we can definitely get a win out of them too. 2 seems dreamland and seems a little bit pie in the sky, but you never know. At Elland Road, we can beat anyone on his day. That's it. That's the stream, I think. I think we'll call it a day. Sorry if it would have dragged a little bit too on with all my personal stuff. I do apologise. But I just wanted to thank everybody. And I wrote our last down on the very last bottom of the page, and I can't end the stream, even though she won't see this, and she's fast asleep now because she's up for work at 5 in the morning. But thank you to my beautiful wife, Elizabeth, because genuinely, every good man has an even better woman in my eyes who keeps everything else ticking over. And I am a nightmare to live with. I know that's not even her. She's definitely said that before. Because I'm just a big kid. I don't take life too seriously now. I have done in the past, not that much now. And because of the way my brain works, I'm always thinking about this. I'm always thinking about Leeds United, and I'm on my phone quite a lot, which is probably the bit I need to try and balance out. And I've said it before in here. Replying to messages, been on WhatsApp group, making thumbnails and stuff. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to this. And sometimes you can forget what's in the room. That's something I'm trying to work on. I'm not perfect. No one's ever perfect. But sometimes this will suffer because I'm doing that. Sometimes my family, I should be focusing, and I'm focusing on this. It's a balancing act that I haven't quite got right. But my beautiful wife, she grafts so hard. She's a great mum. With a great team. And massive shout out to Elizabeth, because if it wasn't for Elizabeth, I wouldn't be able to do this either. If it wasn't for Elizabeth, I probably wouldn't be here. So I know she's dead proud of me, even though all I do is talk about Leeds United. It's been really nice to share moments with her this last 12 months. She did the walk with us. She came to Dublin with us. She's made friends with people I've made friends with in the group. It's been great to sort of share it with my wife, albeit she's not as passionate about Leeds United as I am, but she is a big Leeds fan now because of me, I guess, and she ain't got a choice. But just like the last massive thank you goes to my wife. And I love it a bit. And like I say, I started this channel a month after we'd been married, so our married life, been together 7 years now, but our married life this last 12 months, I've been doing this. And like I say, sometimes I focus too much on this than what's in front of me, and that's something I've got to work on. But I'm just a lucky guy. Really, really lucky guy. Fucking mint. Absolutely mint. Loved every bit, mate. Thanks so much. Ellie, big up. Message me if you can. reach out to someone. Great effort. 75. Is that, oh yeah, 75 likes. Thanks so much. Please like, please subscribe. And I think once the video's finished, I think you can hype it. I put a stream out. I put a post out the other day about hyping videos as well. Try and like them, because the viewing figures are suffering, and I don't know why. And it is what it is. I'm not going to go on about it. A lot of people have mentioned it, but they are. So I appreciate everyone's been in here tonight. But anything you can like and hype, I'd love it if you wouldn't mind. Thank you so much. Lee, good night, pal. Good night to you too, my friend. Thank you. Good stream, Matty, and congratulations. David, thanks so much. Sleep well, all. Cheers, Kershaw. Best to you and wife. Kids, you're blessed. 100% I am. Thank you so much. Big up, Elizabeth, says Lee. Thank you. Great birthday stream and great chat as always. Top Banana. Take care, buddy. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Matty. Here's to the next year. Richard Woodford, I could not watch this without you, Matty. Well done on your first year. Thanks so much. You've been here for as long as I can remember. I think on my first video, I think you commented on this video as well. So did a few. Easy did. There've been a few that were on there on that first one. Thank you. I learned how to hype. Hype in the morning. Big up, Liz. Thanks so much. Right. I'm going to play you out with, there's only one song I can play today. The Imagine Not Being Leeds. Birthday. Numero uno. I'm going to have to play Imagine Not Being Leeds. So yeah, playing you out on Spotify. The link is in the description for the Imagine Not Being Leeds AI album. The songs you've heard, if you haven't heard them, there's 7 or 8 on there. Is it 8, I think? Go check them out. If you've got a Spotify account, it's free. Obviously, you just download the album. But I'd love to get them played more. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to play you out with this one. So love you all. Thank you so much for sharing my birthday celebrations with me. You fucking beautiful people. Take care, man. Friday night, late night Leeds at 10 o'clock. Make sure you're back for it. And we'll see what gets said at Presser tomorrow. Night, everyone. Thank you.
Down in the dust, we stood alone. Empty pockets, broken home. We wore white like Armstrong and sang our truth in every song. They said we'd fade, they closed the door, but we kept coming back for more. Through every wound, through every scar, we knew exactly who we are. Imagine not being Leeds, not feeling this pain, not dancing through thunder, not walking through rain. Imagine not rising with fists in the air when the world turned its back and no one would care. We've lived in the ashes, we've drowned in defeat, but still we stand proud on our battered old feet. Imagine not loving with all that you are. Imagine not being Leeds. From Revy's boys to League One nights, from stolen dreams to northern lights, we held the flame when hope was thin, believed in fire deep within. The badge was bruised, the colors torn, but in that loss our faith was born. We don't need glory, we don't need gold, just stories worn and hands to hold. Imagine not being Leeds, not bleeding this pride, not singing when losing with no place to hide. Imagine not knowing what loyalty means, what it's like to still hope through the hardest of scenes. They don't understand how the broken can shine, but we've been in hell and still drew the line. Imagine not walking where legends have been. being Leeds. So raise a pint to the years we lost, to every tear, to every cost. For when the sun shines down again, we'll love you more because of pain. Imagine not being Leeds, not carried by song, not knowing where the brave belong. Imagine not fighting for something so real, where every defeat is something you feel. We're not just fans, we're blood and bone. We are the fire, we are the stone. So laugh if you want, we know what this means. You'll never know love if you're not Leeds.
So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. The corruption has been shite. The EFL and Sky TV are parasites. All Leeds and we, and we've got the fight. Oh, we're marching on together, we're marching on together. James took a shot, I don't know why we scored it. A great assist from football. So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. We only seem to get shit refs. They all hate us, but we know we're the best. The badge on my chest shows I love Leeds. And now we are marching on together, we're marching on together. James took a shot, I don't know why we scored it. A great assist from football. So now it's clear to see what will be, cause we are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. At Elland Road, we have a massive future. We realize that this is our chance. This took my heart, I don't know how it happened. We won the league and we said, so now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. So now it's clear to see what will be, will be. We are Super Leagues, and we're off to the Premier League. This club is in my DNA. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. I said, ooh, we're off to the Premier League. Good night, everyone. Love yous. Night night. Thank